the local news, and we are here to tell you about there's nearly 70 dogs rescued from El Cajun home. Malibu Plaza rancher won't hunt and kill mountain lion anymore. They, driver and passenger rescued from wreck on I-5. It was a terrible accident, but nobody died. Cyclist gravely injured in crash with other cyclists, and one broke his leg. And that's all for today.
Hey, thank you guys for tuning in to school news with Nate and Dre today. First, we'll talk about some sports that we have going on. Boys basketball started Monday.
The girls played in Wheaton on Tuesday, and they lost by 11.
But that is their first game, so hard to judge now. I mean, could have just been a good team.
Yeah, Wheaton is a pretty good team.
Yeah. So we'll see how they can do the rest of the year. Girls basketball against Wabe Summit in Summit on Tuesday, December 6th. That'll be a good one, hopefully.
And then the girls team plays against GPL in Rosholt on Thursday, December 8th.
That'll be another hopefully good game. Hopefully the girls can start some wins off in the beginning of their season here. Boys basketball plays against Wabe Summit in Rosholt on Friday, December 9th. That'll be the first boys basketball game. We'll see how they are for this year.
And we'll see if the co-op is worth it.
Yep, same with the girls. They had a co-op, and we'll see how they do.
And then we have our Christmas concert on Monday, December 5th in the school gym. So make sure you come and watch us.
That'll be chorus and band students in high school? Or is
High
it-
school and
elementary?
elementary will be singing and playing music.
Yep. That'll be Buffy Chemnitz is the music teacher. She'll be directing us. Again, like every other concert that we've had in the previous years. We could talk a little bit about the co-op. This is the first year that we had the co-op. Co-op is for, I think, all our sports.
Yeah. Well, except I think for track.
For track, it's not.
Or cross country. It's one of those two.
Yep. And then the co-op also gave us new opportunities, I think, for a baseball team.
And I think we're starting golf with some people around the school.
Yep. So we're starting a golf team. It just gave us more numbers and opportunities. When you have more people, it makes a better team, I think. Some other news. One of our classmates, Jaron Hansen, got in a fight with Jordan Jorgensen. He is how old?
He's a 7th grader.
He's a 7th grader, and Jaron simply played a little trick on him.
Yeah.
He reached over, grabbed him by the back of the hair, and said, "Does the turkey look over the log?" And Jordan Jorgensen said nothing, so he pulled his hair. Then Jordan Jorgensen grabbed him and smashed him into the locker, and Jaron, being the rebel that he is, laughed.
Laughed like getting his head banged against the locker.
And that was about all that wrote. So, well, we thank you guys for tuning in to School News. Hope you have a wonderful week. See y'all next week.
Everybody, we got some gaming news to talk about. First, I'm going to list off a bunch of games that have been coming out this month. First, November, Watch Dogs 2 came out, and then Final Fantasy. Now, in December, we got Dead Rising 4, The Last Guardian, and then we got The Walking Dead Season 3, which is, I've heard, a really fun game. In January, we got Resident Evil 7, and then we got Halo Wars 2. In February, And I was going to talk about this one game that I've been searching about. It's called Ark Survival Involved. And I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. This will be like a preview picture, probably. It's an open world action adventure survival video, and it was made by Studio Wildcard and also by Instinct Games. It is scheduled for release for PlayStation 4, Xbox One in 2016. In the game, players must survive being stranded on an island filled with roaming dinosaurs and natural hazards and potentially hostile human players. So, really fun game, kind of like survive by yourself. That's Ark. And then here's the game that I kind of want to play. It's called Ghost Recon. Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands. Yeah, I'll show you. See? It's a Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands is an upcoming open world tactical shooter video game in development by Ubisoft Paris. I played some Ubisoft games. They're actually pretty fun. It'll be the 10th installment in Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon franchise. The game will feature open world environment, kind of like the Ark Survival Involved is open world, and it is one of the biggest Ubisoft games that have open world games that had been published, and has a variety of environments. Like it's got mountains, forests, and deserts and salt flats. And this game right here should be released on March 7th, 2017 for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. So a game that will be coming out next year. Now I was going to talk about this. It's the Nintendo's new NES Classic. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. There you go, right there. It's like $60 for it. All sold out now, selling for $1,000 online. And then finally, we got this game. I'm pretty sure it's out. Yeah, it is. It's a big video game. It's called No Man's Sky. As an update and added more creative elements to the game, slowly making it a game worth playing. And there's this chart on this thing that shows how many people have played it and how many people haven't played it. I'll show you. Let me show you. From August 15, there was over 150,000 people that played it, and by August 22nd, there was only 50,000, and then by September, there was like I think it was 1,000, and then by September 26th, there was 0. So it's a game that needs more things to update so that people will start liking it. And that's gaming news for this week, and I hope you guys had a fun time watching.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I'm Cody Pohl,
I'm Dre Brandel.
and we're here for your weather for this week. Today, Friday, December 22nd, it's going to be mostly cloudy with a very small chance of rain, with a high of 29 degrees.
Tomorrow, Saturday, December 3rd, it's going to be partially cloudy, a 5% chance of rain, and a high of 37 degrees.
And then Sunday, December 4th, it's going to be partly cloudy with a 40% chance of snow and a high of 37 degrees.
Monday, December 5th, there's snow, 30% chance of snow, and a high of 41 degrees.
Then Tuesday, December 6th, it is going to be snow showers with a 60% chance of snow and a high of 26 degrees.
Wednesday, December 7th, mostly sunny with a 10% chance of rain and a high of 16 degrees.
Thursday, December 8th, it is going to be mostly cloudy with a 25% chance of rain with a high of 16 degrees.
Friday, December 9th, it's going to be partially cloudy, 5% chance of rain, and a high of 18 degrees.
And that's it for your weather.
Thanks for watching.
This is Tanner Enwiller, and you're watching Sports News. The Vikings lost to the Cowboys last night by 2 points. The Packers finally end their losing streak to the Eagles last night. Losing Rob Gronkowski won't ruin the Patriots season. His absence will hurt, but if there's one team to overcome it, Dolphins taking advantage of Ndamukong's versatility. Davey with the Miami Dolphins desperate to make a game-clinching stop in closing minutes. Defensive tackle Ndamukong moved around from snap to snap, even with his 305-pound body. Rob Gronkowski to undergo back surgery, expected to miss 8 weeks. Gronkowski's season is in jeopardy. Bucks on 3-game winning streak, heading into San Diego.
I'm a deer hunter, how do you do? I got the deer hunting rapping tale for you.
Okay, today we're going to talk to you guys about the Fox Pro. As it gets colder into winter, coyotes are starting to run around, and we're just going to give you a little bit of tips on how to make your hunt more successful. We're first going to start with the kind of calls. The colder it gets, the more hungry a coyote's going to be. They're going to be running around morning, late at night. So at those times, you're going to probably want to use like a distress call. You don't want to overcall it, so you don't want to call too loud and too obnoxious. You want to go in there, don't talk, put your call out, kind of just give it a feel. A lot of people say react how the coyotes react. So if a coyote is at 300 yards and you don't feel comfortable shooting that far, just lower your call down a little bit. You can even mute it. After about 7 minutes, I like to mute mine for 1 minute, and there's a timer on the call. And I like to just give it a feel. But if no coyotes are coming in, don't be afraid to keep playing it loud. I mean, you have 20 minutes for sure to try to get one in. They come from 4 or 5 miles, so you got to give them plenty of time. Well, that's all we got for today, so thank you all. Hey folks, thanks for tuning into the Outdoor Show this week. We're going to talk to you a little bit on the ice that's going to be. We don't think we're going to have enough ice this weekend. We've been testing it, and it's been about anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches to ½ inch. Some lakes ain't even froze over yet, so it's not looking good for ice fishing this weekend. We're hoping next week it's supposed to be cold, so probably that next week we'll be getting out there. We'd like to at least 3 inches at the very least to be out there, try to be safe. Just go offshore just a little ways. Don't want to be getting too deep. Set out some tip-ups. Just try to catch bites in the shallows, because if you do fall through, there's a struggle getting out. You don't want to be worried about that. It's not worth the ice fishing bite. And the people that have been going out, they've been finding 2 inches or so, and they've been able to walk on it barely, but there has not been a bite going on lately, so we're just going to stay off for a little while, and we'll tune into you and tell you how it's been next week. There's Kepi. He's going to talk to you a little bit about the snowmobiling weather and how that's going.
Yep, so we got some snow, about 5 inches a couple weeks ago, but that's gone now. Yesterday we got about 1 inch, but not much accumulated because it was warmer. And we're not looking at highs below freezing until Thursday, December 8th. And There's a couple rain chances in between then and now. And out to December 15th, there's no chances for snow. So we might be waiting a while before we have snow for snowmobiling.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week.
So long, farewell, I'll be just saying good night. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.